Laurie, Ryan, nice touch at the end that you went over to your opponent Neve Richardson and had a nice little embrace at the end. What was that about?
Well, myself and Neve go to UL together, and I suppose we're heading into our 6th year in UL together, so we've made brilliant friends along the way, and it's always nice to go over to the opposing team because it's never easy to lose a match.
We should explain that you're doing a PhD if you've been there that long.
Yeah, I haven't failed my exams. Myself and Neve Rich actually both stayed on together doing PhDs in chemistry and chemistry education, so I suppose we share a lot, and the fact we've been around each other so long, and we actually play soccer against each other all the time as well, so we know each other very well.
Munster rivalry important today?
Yeah, I suppose like the only two teams we've played this year in the championship are Limerick and Tip, so we've always come up against them, and we know last year we played them and we beat them, and it went to extra time the second time round in the knockout stages, so we weren't expecting anything different again today. They're a brilliant team, and once they get going they're hard to stop, and we saw that today at stages as well.
But Clare got going early, you got a goal in the first minute in Neve.
Yeah, I suppose it's brilliant having Neve inside, and like one of our key things was I think to start good, because against us in the first round of the championship they actually got a goal in the first minute, so I suppose role reversal today, and we were lucky we kind of pushed on a bit, but they came back at us and we knew that was coming as well.
You're wearing number 3, but you maybe paid credit to the forwards because they put up a big score today.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like we feel like we haven't been really doing ourselves justice sometimes with taking scores, and I think today they went out and proved a point that they're well able, and even the girls coming on had a point to prove, and I think Aoife Keane actually got a goal in the end and won a penalty, so it's great to see that happening as well.
But at the start of the second half they come back at you, and let's say they certainly surprised you from the free.
Yeah, sure. Dimna is brilliant, and she hit a rocket of a shot and scored a goal, and she wasn't far off the second one either, so there was sweating going on back there, but we kind of settled ourselves again and got going, so it's good to see that as well.
Yeah, and you even got up forward yourself to help them out. I saw you one time tearing up the pitch to set up a point for Neve, and then having to tear all the way back. Yeah,
I panicked and passed it to Neve. No, sure, when you get the opportunity and it opens up you have to stay going, but getting back you have to. I'm lucky enough that the girls are good enough to shout and get into position to cover me as well, so it's great that way.
But overall a great result for you, and you've Tyrone to look forward to now, who you would have met a few times in senior before.
Yeah, we actually played them 3 or 4 years ago when we were both up senior, and I suppose they're a very strong team and they have really good players. Like I know played against Neve Woods I think with Queens, and she's a brilliant leader for any team, so we know we won't have it easy, and like they're going to be a very, very strong team. They didn't win Ulster for nothing, so we're looking forward to the challenge and taking it one game at a time.